Welcome everyone. It is September 14th, 2017, and this is Rob from Sergeant Flat Channel reporting on Jose. Now, there's been a lot of speculation with Jose over the last few days, but now it's becoming actually possibly a serious thing, a situation. The mainstream media doesn't seem to be picking up on it too well. However, the GFS and the GEM model show that Jose is going to come up the eastern seaboard, possibly affecting New York City, Boston, the Cape, things of that. But the mainstream media hasn't jumped on this yet, and I don't know why. We were all over Harvey and Irma before now in the mainstream media, but now all of a sudden they don't want to talk about Jose. Very strange. This is a GFS model. As you can see, Jose is very interested in this area up into Boston, north of Boston, and we are looking at the 19th at 5 p.m. Let's go to Tuesday the 19th, 8 p.m., 11 p.m. As you can see, this area is definitely going to be affected in some way. You're going to feel some wind, if nothing else, possibly some rain. I mean, right there is showing New York City, right there at 40 mile an hour, winds 65. Let's move ahead here. Here is 5 a.m. on the 20th. See, now it's kind of starting to ease away from New York, but take a look down in here into Massachusetts. Massachusetts feeling it. Boston, tropical force winds. Definitely potential. Now, there's rain that goes with that. In this northern New England area, it's massive amount of rain that caused the problem more than anything. Wind gets broken up pretty easily in the mountains with the trees. However, places like Vermont, you put 4 inches of rain in a hurry on Vermont and it's flooded. Not because of it's flat, it's because there's a lot of hills and valleys, and it just funnels down real quickly. New Hampshire kind of, but not as bad. Massachusetts gets a lot flatter. Then when you get out here, you got a problem. Check that out. 77, 76, a lot of miles an hour going on there. And here on the 20th on the GFS, it shows it going out. Bye-bye, Jose. Now, let's change models. Let's go to the GEM. GEM is pretty congruent with the GFS, except on the time frame. The GEM model has Jose coming in sooner, and it appears as though the GEM may actually show more of an impact area. But here we are, Monday the 18th, 11 a.m., 2 p.m. See, as it's making its approach, there's New York, here's Boston, Massachusetts, Connecticut, all you guys. Let's bring her up. Again, now it's showing some definite effects out towards the Cape, the islands there. Bring it ahead. You see this? You're talking some winds. You're talking hurricane-forced winds here. Very possibly on the 18th, still early of the 19th. Now, as you can see in the GEM model, right here, it looks like New York is going to be getting a bit of it, but it's really up here in Boston that the GEM model is showing will have the most effect. Amazing about this is you're talking on the New Hampshire seacoast, hurricane-force winds. Now, New Hampshire has very little seacoast. I think it's like 18 miles or something stupidly small like that. But you're talking into New Hampshire. Now we show it weakening, and that would be 8 a.m. on the 19th. But still, now you're talking coming into having it affect the lower part of Maine, Kittery, Maine, York Beach, Maine, places like that. And see how it just kind of sits here. Now, if this guy ends up being a rainmaker, this could be kind of bad for this area here. Up in northern New England, it's really unusual to handle a large amount of moisture at any time. Seen several floods in this region, and they ain't pretty. So now we're going to see, now Jose, according to this model, is lifting on out. There's 11 p.m. on the 19th. As you can see, it shows it greatly diminishing in strength. And it kind of creeps right on out. So it's really no joke. We need to keep an eye on Jose. We don't know exactly what Jose is going to do, but almost every spaghetti model shows it being down here and kind of doing this, which means that all of them are indicating that very well the eastern seaboard of the United States could be affected. New England particularly. I'm going to say New York and north of New York all the way up into Maine could actually experience problems from this particularly nasty, never-ending Hurricane Jose. Thanks for stopping in. I'll be doing more as we get closer and closer to potential impact of Jose in New England of the United States, possibly New York City. We'll have to see. Thanks for stopping by. Please like and subscribe, and I'll be back once Jose does another little jog or turn so we can keep track of what's going on here.